soldier.
Any news from the field? Any further progress? Well, excellent. Good show. I'll rest a bit easier tonight. Not as blissfully oblivious to our struggles as others here, mind you, but better. Anyhow, here's your reward. Pleasure doing business with you.
Lift access is currently restricted. Keep moving.
Hey! Only security personnel are permitted in this booth. Lee, at this time, residents of Laplace's garden are not permitted beyond this point.
You bring a cultist into my presence? I hope this isn't a sign you've lost your nerve. Or are you planning on removing the cultists from Newton one at a time, like this one here? I was expecting different results.
Well, then it seems today is your lucky day. The Dawn and Newton have been dealt with. By us. Care to hear all the bloody particulars? Come on, Commander. You never let me talk about Viscera.
You saw a problem and followed your own methods to solve it. I can admire that. Here's something for your trouble. If you removed Newton's unsightly blemish, I believe you may be trustworthy. I have reason something predicted has come to pass. You've given me reasonable doubt that you will kill the presiding bishop on sight. But this task takes precedence over all else. If you care for the Order, you will see it through. One of the satellites comprising the Hyperion web was struck by a wayward craft and crashed on Paradise Island. I need someone to recover an informational component from it. The web is an Order-crafted network of information collection satellites. Our would-be Protectorate overlords squandered them as glorified surveillance devices. We actually implanted a back door in the web to bring it back under our control, should a circumstance like this arise. But we did not foresee certain Protectorate modifications. But let's not speak of that. Find a way past the Protectorate at the crash site, collect the data, and return it here. Violence is likely, but perhaps you'll find an alternative. Only theoretically. The Protectorate guarding the site will be anything but welcoming. You'd likely need to find something, or someone, to wrest their attention away from you. I cannot say how that might be accomplished, unfortunately. Some of our scholars find answers to their solutions at the CAF integration point. Perhaps you might do the same. Collect the data from the crashed site and return it here. May the odds prevail against your bloody demise.
What is with the anomalous behavior? Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Welcome back, Agent. I trust Laplace's garden is treating you well? In what manner can I assist you? Impossible, I'm afraid. The Protectorate is rather well entrenched at present, and nothing short of an all-out siege is likely to dislodge them. If you're determined, I recommend consulting with the presiding bishop on the matter. She can tell you more. Don't we all? Nothing beyond what I already included in my 165-page summary of the incident. Why do you ask? Of course I do. That is precisely why my energy is better channeled toward the future, to ensure such tragic events never happen again. Landon Wiley was afflicted by that which strickens all scholars, the desire to effect change, to advance the plan at any cost. Were his methods wrong? Unequivocally. Should he have come to me with his concerns? Undeniably. But was his conclusion categorically sound? That remains debatable. By the architect, no. The order needs less change, not more. I agree we need to return to our fundamentals, but I'm quite sure my definition of that differs from Wiley's and his cohorts. But let's move on to other topics, please. All this fractious talk is giving me a stomachache, and... oh, I just got rid of the last one.
You're back. Any luck with the sample? I'm charmed my name was among the first to populate your thoughts when attempting to work this problem. I have some Protectorate contacts, and I might be willing to lean my elbow on the scales in your favor, but not until after I've acquired my sample. No need to wait for permission. Ask them. My left pinky feels a little tingly. All jesting aside, no. I learned it's best not to exceed a moderate amount of caring when it comes to the actions of others. You'll only be disappointed.
Hello. Welcome to Caff Integration Point. I'm Junior Caffeine Celebrant Runch, and I'll be happy to assist you today. Apologies. As a junior celebrant, I'm only permitted to distribute caffeine at this time. But my colleague, Miss Doyle, will be able to assist with convictions when she's back on shift. Certainly. Here you are. Please imbibe responsibly.
Have an update about that personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Boujol's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later. May all our travails add to the equation.
Why would the Supreme Arbiter have met with the Consul? Ah, no use speculating. We'll know soon enough.
Dagmar. The cur. How could she betray me? Her, of all people. The one who recruited me into the Dawn and saved my life. And out of all the cultists, she elevated me to the highest rank in the Dawn. Was her right hand. She was my supervisor. I was just a lowly scientist. She alone could see my heart through the shell the Protectorate encased me in. And when she saw my pain, she looked into my background. It was then that she recruited me. And why is that so difficult to believe? Ironically, I used my closed-minded scientific rigor as a defense from the unbridled intelligence that tormented me when I was younger. We were both Rift researchers. It's how she discovered the truth about them. But it was highly classified work, hence her research into my background, which was when she saw my psychological profile from when I was young. recommended sending me to mental refreshment. Repeatedly. Something about killing sprats. But my parents were able to keep that from happening. The paranoia the Protectorate creates in its subjects crowds everything else out. Even familial love. They were terrified that my behavior would lead people to start looking at them askance. You remember I told you they were vigilant, right? They could have helped me in numerous ways, ways lesser subjects' parents couldn't. But they did nothing. Just locked me away until I learned to hide my feelings. My existence was always bleak, joyless, without purpose. Just like every other subject's. Dagmar was the first friend I'd had since I was a young child. She gave me a life, a family. Or so I thought. Thank you. But Dagmar has shown me I can't depend on anyone. I have to let my beliefs guide me now. They're all I have left. It's hard to explain, but outside of the lab, thinking only ever confused me, got me into trouble. Since I joined the Dawn, everything has been so much simpler. I depend on the Dawn's beliefs. Without them, I would have nothing but a purposeless existence. I just can't, and I won't. I'm certain we've better things to do than whatever this is.
Glad you stopped by. I had something I wanted to ask you. Now that we're out of pulping distance, are you sure about recruiting that Arbiter? That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust the hand wielding it? I'm flattered. But if there's any match to be made for a Directorate agent, you've just brought him onto our ship. Armed. Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once. Yeah, right up until he decides we need a little judging too. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao, though. So what's on your mind? What? Where's this coming from? I do something to get in your bad books? Well, now that my ticker's restarted, was there something you actually wanted? Apart from scaring the daylights out of me.
The laxative with 3 kinds of fiber. Soluble, insoluble, and indissoluble.
See that spire? That's the archive right there. The archive.
Not safe to push through here. May best find another route. I shall reduce them to a slurry!
Consider self-preservation a priority.
I am primed to fight!
The judgment has fallen!
Mortificator at ready status. Locking them down. Torpification in progress. Go for torpification.
Sending me into desolation would mend what he saw as wounds in my mind. The first few weeks were horrible. Grief dogging my every step. Nightmares of my murdered colleagues. But then, the nightmares began to ease, and the grief ebbed away. What replaced them is emptiness. The Order speaks of humanity becoming something more. But their words are insufficient speculation. There is nothing more to be. Only dust and death, and the rifts await us. Those rifts, I find the absolute annihilation they offer oddly soothing. Perhaps I will make one last pilgrimage. One last journey on the path from nothing to nowhere.
Hello, layperson.
Auntie's Choice. We look forward to your inevitable acquisition and/or merger.
Welcome, big spender.
Those protectorate scum squeezed us good this time. I feel like
You must be who Huguenot contracted to deal with our protectorate dilemma. I'd rather have had the credit for delegating that work. But regardless, Auntie's owes you a thank you.
I'm open to ideas. What would you expect that they've done with the archive?
Clearly they've added more automechs.
Here I have you to thank for my transfer going through from Winter's Grasp. Wouldn't have happened if you hadn't reconnected our territory. Anyhow, I'm grateful. Not in a free goods and services way, mind you, but in a fondly appreciative manner. What do you need? Of course. Auntie's Choice offers the widest range of marvelous medicaments and plausible placebos.
The scrappers are getting closer and sniffing around at night. They give me the creeps. I would rather have them.
Welcome, distinguished consumer, to the front line.
Yeah.
They're benumbed.
is restored.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
Standing by to simplify.
Open! Listen, my hammer, and open! Knock, knock, bang, bang on your door like an old grandmother come visit with yummy foods. Gotta let her in.
Malefactor ahead. On the authority of the sovereign!
I despise asking for aid. And yet I...
Taking the fight out of them. They've enough.
Torpificator is charged.
Punitive action.
Commander, throwing energy your way. Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized. Medic, please!
Purification in progress. Mitigating the threat.
What's this? What befalls enemy?
Energy capacitor out. Energy is up for grabs.
Unleash my might upon them! I would not refuse assistance, which is most... Mediating! Free to lead! Target
Knocking them down. Taking the fight out of them.
Death to the complicit!
Hostile in proximity. Bastard! They owe me 5 stamps!
Done weapon ready, Commander.
Are not superficial.
try to limit further damage.
Hello. So, I'm trapped. Messages to the Order left unanswered. Tried to run. Got about 2/5 of me gouged out. A lot of blood. Last now. Spent much of my life wondering what I'd say at the end. Trying to think of the words for this felt like reading a thesis before the presiding bishop. But a lot of people die. And not a lot of final words get remembered. Certainly no one will hear these. So why worry about being meaningful? What matters is who I was when I was alive. And if I was predestined to be ursopod food. I think maybe I would have liked to re-roll the odds.
Have you viewed any serials of note lately? Neither have I. Speak freely.
got the time?
Better investigate.
The Adrena time? Time?
Standing by to stupefy.
Beg your patience. I'm not ready.
Mitigating the threat. Locking them down.
Capacitor deployed. Free energy if deployed.
Prime to punish.
Talk with the guy behind the counter if you need something. I'm just here to help.
Our commander hangs from a thread!